Listen, man, listen. I'm Black Dragon. Welcome to Black Dragon Biker TV. Hey, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in from wherever it is in the world that you happen to be. Thank you so much for showing up on my channel. We come on Monday through Friday, 10ish sometime, and talk about biker stuff, man. Join in. We're back to making videos you can share. Hey, are you on my topic planner? If you're not on my topic planner, it's because you haven't sent me a topic, a question. So we're doing questions that you want to know, man. You want to know an answer to a question? Send it to me at Black Dragon at blacksabbathmc.com. There's two B's in Sabbath, Black Dragon at blacksabbathmc.com. And I want to thank my radio listening audience over at the Dragon's Lair, Motorcycle Chaos, my online podcast. You guys can get my podcast anywhere podcasts can be had. All right, our subject today is there are way too many thick-skinned bikers, dudes out there, alpha male wannabes, that are messing up our whole biker set. But we have to stop for some breaking news. Roe versus Wade has been overturned in the United States of America. And man, what the hell does that mean for us? For some folks, it's like a yay moment. Yeah. Yep. And for other folks, it's like not. Yeah. I think that we are detrimentally close in this country to the same kind of violence we used to see like back in the 60s when people were blowing up churches and carrying on. No matter what side of the spectrum it is upon which you fall, we have gotten to the point in this country that one side cannot listen to another. Oh, well, we see it in our motorcycle clubs. Everybody is so thin-skinned, and there is no idea of the precedence of listening to the other side and walking a mile in someone else's shoes. That precedence is gone. The precedence of attempting to hear the other side, it's just my way or the highway, period. My way or the highway, period. And so when we do this to each other as a country, it gets to a point where people start to just take action, drive buses into buildings and blow up stuff. And there was a guy right outside of Supreme Court Justice Kavanaugh's house, showed up with a pistol and guns and all kind of things. He said he wanted to kill himself to give his life some meaning. But first he wanted to kill the judge. These people are crazy. And so I'm past the childbearing years. Well, no, I guess men aren't. I mean, I could continue to sow my wild and oats out there, I suppose, until I'm about 100. And so maybe it does matter, but I was going to say it doesn't matter for me. I've done my child thing. So I don't have any particular skin in the game, but I do want you guys to think tactical. For the people out there, and that's why we're going to do the Think Tactical channel. And oh, yes, I got one person who sent me a message saying that they would help me with Think Tactical. I need 3 or 4 others. I need 3 or 4 other people to help me with Think Tactical, because I'm not going to comment one way or the other. Not yet. Not on this channel. But for those of us who are thinking tactical, you do know that the crazies are going to come out on both sides. And you need to be thinking about how it is that you're going to be protecting yourself and your family and your loved ones when these idiots hit the ground. Because they won't care who they hurt. They're trying to get their point across because it's my way or the highway. I can't stand it that the Supreme Court has voted the way that they voted. And oh my God, I'm looking at a picture right now. This is crazy. I did not know that the Supreme Court was surrounded by a metal gate of some sort. They've got this 8 foot tall. It's at least 8 feet tall. Maybe it's 10 feet tall or even 12 feet tall metal wall around the Supreme Court. Boy, you know that things are crazy when we got to surround our United States Capitol and our Supreme Court with metal walls, police, and tanks. This country is ill. It's sick and in need of prayer and sick and in need of healing. The Russians ain't got to do nothing, man. The Chinese, they can stand down. They ain't got to send one person over the border. They ain't got to use one EMP. They don't have to send not one submarine over. The Russians can take those new supersonic missiles they've built and just put them back in storage underneath the mountain. We fixing to tear this thing down from the inside. The best way to take over a country is to watch it die from within. Hey, that's the best way to take down a motorcycle club. To watch it implode. Ka-boom. It's crazy. It's going down. It's going down. You got, I'm looking at the Supreme Court, and you got a wall around the Supreme Court. Boy, y'all must have done something in there. You're so afraid. You've walled yourself off. Whew. It's kind of like the motorcycle club when the national president gets to break in his own rules. You'll watch him wall his ass off. He'll surround himself by yes men. And all of a sudden, you can't get to the national to talk to him. Because he knows he better have them walls up. We got way too many thin-skinned dudes in the motorcycle club. Just like we got way too many thin-skinned people in the United States of America. Like elections have consequences. Nobody wants to play by the rules. Trump got elected. Probably because you didn't show up to the polls. You thought Hillary was just a shoo-in. Or maybe he just had more voters. He said he was going to put in justices that would overturn Roe versus Wade. This dude has kept every promise he's ever made or tried to, whether you liked him or not. So what you'll see is people who are so mad that instead of waiting for the next election and bringing the next person in and making that person keep their promises and getting your butt to the ballot box, oh no, you can't follow the rules. You'll take the rules into your own hands and shoot or kill or blow something up or something. Everybody wants to play by the rules until the rules are rules you don't like. We see this in the motorcycle club too. That's why so many damn motorcycle clubs are imploding. This is why you see a shootout between these big clubs every damn day, regardless of what's going on, regardless of the fact that it's destroying our image. It's bringing draconian laws down on all of us. It's making us look like heathens. It's destroying our public reputations. But that's what we got. Too many thin-skinned mofos running around. Lissa says, please remember to keep your swearing creative. Mods don't like hiding amazing comments due to a spelled out swear. Hey, listen, my mods, you guys, my mods will take you out, and I don't have any control over them. Because what I did one day is I went through and I looked at all the people that have been watching me every day for a year or more, and I just made them a mod. So I don't have any control over my mods. I don't even know who some of them are. It was just like, you folks invest in me every single morning. This is your channel. Mod it out, bro. But Black Dragon, I can't get my point across. Oh, hey, figure out a way to do it so that the mods will love you, because I ain't got no control over them. I don't even remember who they all are. So be good on the comments, and be good on the comments when you're watching this, because when you're catching the replay and you put the comment FU MFers and all, that doesn't make it through, right? It gets caught in my if you're looking at your comment and it didn't make it through, it gets caught in my thing and I examine it and before I let it go. So if you put links in my comment, they're automatically going to be examined before I publish them. But curse words and swear words too. And we don't call the names of motorcycle clubs. What do you think of the blah, blah, blahs? Delete. Somebody said, if you're not prepared, you're already too late. Well, no, you're never too late until the fat lady sings, but you are behind the 8 ball. Motorcycle clubs are an interesting social construct. They are filled with people who come from dissident backgrounds, not dissident, disparate backgrounds. And we all bring ourselves together to be brothers and sisters in a club. And at first, it's really, 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 really cool. As you start to be in the club a little longer than just a few years, and like I said yesterday, as a young guy, a young prospect in the club, as a guy who was a brand new patch, I cared about nothing political. I cared about nothing political. I didn't care about the treasury. I didn't care. I just paid my dues. I just paid my dues and I rode. Somebody said Black Dragon soapbox. I'm on one today. I'm on one. So it wasn't until later when I got into the political arena and actually like became a president of a club. For me, that was a long time. It wasn't until that happened that I started to notice how thin-skinned these sissies are. Well, you got a whole bunch of, I mean, beta males running around with their chests poked out, living on the infamy of the patch they wear on their backs. The infamy that somebody else created. The infamy that the thing that somebody else risked their lives to build, and they put on that patch and they instantly become transported into this comic book character, superhero. The S isn't on their chest, instead it's on your back. The S on their chest is often sergeant at arms, president, road captain, or whatever. The I love me patch, I call it. And they're out on the biker set creating mayhem, most often because of their thin skin, whiny ass, punk ass dispositions. Somebody who cared about the biker club world would just not allow their club brothers to, hey man, stop that. Don't do that. Crazy Rob. Just be Rob right now. You do know you're about to set us back 100 years with this. Don't do that. Calm down. Nick Leonard says, your circle gets smaller as you gain position. And Mike Savage said, applause, please. There we go. Straight Jacket says, I see some new folks in the chat. Morning, family. Yes, morning. We want to, man, we absolutely appreciate the new folks. But I see you guys. You couldn't, bro. You couldn't, you couldn't move dirt with an excavator in the real world. In the biker world, you jump into somebody's patch, and boy, people start shaking when you walk by. But you're so thin-skinned. I see we have a guest show on today. Man, she just disappeared. I just saw her. I wanted you guys to go check out her channel. I can't believe I was just looking at her. Boy, that makes me mad. Because I'm now trying to scroll up in the comments and find her, and I don't see her. But she has a cool show out there. She got her show taken from her, and she got it back. I haven't seen her in a while. But what's her name, Lissa? Because it's not popping up for me. But I have to take just a second to tell you guys to go over there. And now that I've committed to it and I'm scrolling through and I can't find her show. Anyway. Oh, here comes Hollywood over here again. Late Hollywood. You can't break news over here, bro. We've already got it. Hollywood says, get ready for the riots. Supreme Court just overruled Roe versus Wade. Hollywood said, get ready for the riots. The Supreme Court just overruled Roe versus Wade. And learning how to, Jeremy Young said Hollywood late again. Yeah, Hollywood. We're talking about that, and we're going to be talking about that on Think Tactical as well. But we appreciate Hollywood. We want you guys to make sure to go check out Hollywood's channel if you haven't already. Insane Throttle Biker News. Biker News? Well, I'm not going to say Biker News. You can trust that's mine, but Biker News you can use. How about that? Anyway, her name is Come Get This Commentary. Come Get This Commentary. So she is a reactionist over on her YouTube channel. So we want you guys to go check her out. She has some pretty cool stuff too. And Carl brings up, the Supreme Court has been busy. Yesterday, they overruled the New York right to carry debacle. So we got a lot getting ready to go on in this country, and I'm back on the soapbox. It's because the country is thin-skinned. We've lost respect for one another. Everybody on what doesn't matter what side you're on, you're a demon and you're against democracy, and you're gonna make the world a worse place. But I have to ask myself, okay, so let me think about this. We had Reagan. I'm just trying to think about, when I became politically aware. It wasn't really much before Reagan, right? For me. I'm trying to think if I remember before Reagan. And I don't really remember because I didn't give a damn probably before Reagan. Jimmy Carter. Was that Jimmy Carter before Reagan? So, yeah, I like Jimmy Carter in terms of my family actually knew him. His mother saved my grandmother's life. Jimmy Carter. He was a submarine sailor. You see that submarine back there. His mother saved my grandmother's life. She was having a baby in Georgia. She was staying with a Reverend Johnson, who was a big time minister back then. And she was a young girl, 14 or 15, having a baby that was being born in the breech position. And her baby and they were about to die. And back during that time, doctors did not see black people. You would get the veterinarian or something, a midwife or something worse. And my grandmother was in a bad way, about to die. And the Carters were big people down there in Plains, Georgia. They had this big old peanut farm. They were good white folks, big people. And the Johnsons sent for Mrs. Carter, and she sent for the white doctor and told him to get his ass over to them black people's farm over there and get that baby delivered. And the Carters had the power to make that happen. My mother actually shared that story with him, and President Carter wrote her back a letter and remembered it all and all of that. So we actually have that letter in our archives. So I remember him. So I'm trying to think back. Carter, Reagan. What was after Reagan? Was it Bush 1 maybe? Then Clinton. I hope I'm doing this right. And then maybe there was Bush 2. And Al Gore. No, it wasn't Al Gore. Bush 2. And who was after Bush 2? Or was it? I can't remember. I don't remember exactly. And then it was, Obama, and then, as we're coming down the line, it was. I'm trying to remember how the Carter Bushes went. It was okay. Yeah, it was Bush one. Then it was uh, Teflon Willie, Mr. Clinton, and then it was Bush two, and I don't remember. I guess was Obama after Bush. I can't remember. And then we get down to, of course, uh, we get down to Trump, and then finally this Biden dude, and all these great and great and not so great, and I don't care what you say about him. It takes a little bit to get to the presidency. If not, I would have run. Absolutely. Think I could do just as good a job as any of them. And my point here is, I can't remember my life drastically changing one way or the other, no matter which one of those guys was in charge. Pretty much, I still created my own destiny. It didn't matter which side was in charge. Oh my God, they're going to destroy America. As many times as I heard that, America kept going. Well, once they get in charge, it's not going to be, they're not American. Pretty much my gun rights stayed the same. Pretty much, I was never worried about stuff like minimum wage. Jesus Christ, if I'm working for minimum wage, I better elevate myself because if I'm working for minimum wage, bro, I wouldn't be able to survive. So I don't give a damn what you decide you're going to pay minimum wage. That ain't never fixing to be me. I didn't care necessarily about welfare or this thing or that thing or corporate welfare. I got out there and got it for me and my family. And it really didn't matter who was in charge. So I don't get you guys when you do that. We're going to be, yeah, oh my God, they're going to let people cross the border. I mean, people have been crossing the border for a long time. We haven't lost a city yet. When we lost a city, it was to Americans over there in, where was that city over there when they took over the whole damn city during the pandemic and called it the green zone or something? and took over. The police wouldn't go in there. The most retarded SHIT I've ever seen in my life. And for months, these people ran the city, created their own police department, and were collecting taxes for businesses. Oh. And that didn't happen because of not even one illegal person who crossed the border. It would have been a whole different story had that been folks who crossed the border and took over a city. It would have been a whole different story. Cut it out, man. Patrick says the corporations are the ones that are really in charge. They buy the politicians, judges. That's why life doesn't drastically change. They want the money train to continue going, man. And that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. They got us, man. They got us. They got us playing a silly game. They do. I'm sorry. They do. We gotta be smarter than this. Carl says, if you get out of bed in the morning, you can better yourself by the afternoon. It's your own fault if you don't succeed. So if you're waiting on heroes and presidents and vice presidents and congressmen and congresswomen, and if you're waiting on basketball players to be your heroes, you're already lost, my man. my woman, you're lost. You're absolutely, you're not going to win. If you're really waiting on which side, because you can pass any abortion law you want, you're not going to stop people from getting abortions. They'll just go back to what they used to do. They'll get a clothes hanger, get in the closet, and then throw the baby away in the garbage. And some of those people will die, and some of those people will go to jail, and some of the people will get away with it. But the idea you're going to stop a grown person from doing anything, like New York had this gun law. You remember Bernard Goetz? You're not going to stop people from carrying a gun in New York. I don't give a damn what law you pass. You can't carry a gun in Chicago. They got more killings than any place in the world. They call the place Chirac. You're not stopping people from doing a damn thing they want to do. Pass all these laws against drugs. You ain't stopping nobody from doing drugs. You do make a lot of laws that make normal people felons if they get caught. But this idea of we're going to make somebody do something is crazy. You ain't stopping one person from doing anything they want to do. If you take every gun off the street, so we're going to stop mass murder. No, somebody will go get a school bus and drive it through the school. It's the way it is. We will implode as a nation if we continue the same path. Same with the MC culture. It's been time to stand. Blade, Fighting Demons, MF. I remember Blade. He was cool. So, in our motorcycle clubs today, we have some thin-skinned SOBs. And we watch them do the same thing that we watch these people do that run our country and are supposed to be the big people that we can count on. We can't count on anyone. One of the biggest reasons is you guys sit quiet. I see on TV like maybe, 5,000 people or something, maybe out there in front of the courthouse. But most of us are going to be sitting right here watching YouTube and stuff and doing stuff and, ain't fixing to be caring. I got to tell you, I personally did not march one step during the pandemic. I watched everybody else who did. I don't even know if there were really riots. It could have all been on TV because that's where I saw it. Could have all been a government plot because not even the riots affected my life. Hey, man, I was one of the non-essentials. I wasn't fixing to get out there and breathe that air. Man, Black Dragon was afraid of the pandemic. I don't know if you guys remember all the videos that you saw me. I had my I had created a mask using my engineering talents. I created a mask. Since you couldn't get the N95 mask, I created an N99 mask. Actually, the first one I got was given to me by Carlos, Wild on Twos. He designed that, and actually a company bought them from him and made them and donated them to doctors all around the country. He sent me one. I still got it. Then when I saw his design, I made one of my own. Wasn't fixing to get out there and mess with them people. Be marching next to somebody with a pandemic. Bro, I got high blood pressure. Quit playing, man. Diabetes. Man, I ain't fixing it. Man, I think you guys are off on the wrong things. But I tell you, you better have tough skin if you're going to be in a motorcycle club, especially if you're going to be a motorcycle club superstar. If you're going to be a motorcycle club superstar, and there are some of you guys out there that will be, I'm a motorcycle club superstar. Yeah, I did it. I didn't mean to. Just like a guy who plays basketball doesn't necessarily set out to be the most valuable player. Like that guy who just won most valuable player for Golden State. That kid they say is the most accurate shooter ever in basketball history. You know, I find that hard to believe. I was a Jordan fan, but okay. But he didn't run. I just don't. I don't believe he ran out and tonight I'm going to be the most valuable player. He ran out with the idea that he was going to win, and in so doing, establish himself as a superstar. I ran out with the idea that I wanted to build my motorcycle club, and in so doing, I did some things that some folks would think are legendary. I became a motorcycle club superstar. There's some of you guys out there that are going to become motorcycle club superstars. Here it is right here. Dante Riddle says, Black Dragon, if you're good at what you do, you're good at what you do. Just be a superstar. Some of you guys are going to be motorcycle club superstars. This is what you've decided that it is that you're going to do. You've decided that you're going to do this. Of all the things you could do, you could be a ballet dancer. You could be a politician. You could be a credible truck driver. You could be a doctor. Whatever your contribution that you might want to do in the world, some of you have decided, like I decided, that your contribution will be here in the motorcycle club world. And some of you mofos are going to do it big. I say go big, 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 big. Go big, 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 big. That's 7 bigs. Go big, 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 big. That's 7 bigs. I need to make a t-shirt. Go big, 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 big. We MC. And you're going to start chapter after chapter after chapter. You're going to take your motorcycle club and you're going to make it big. You're going to teach people. You're going to touch people. You're going to change lives. And the whole time you're doing it, there's going to be some son of a bitch, weak-skinned mofo in your club hating your guts. Because they can't go big, 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 big. They'll never be big, 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 big. They'll never go big, 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 big. And they'll hate you because you dared to. Because you dreamed big, 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 big. I went big, big, big. I was a submarine sailor. Baddest of the bad. But I don't hate on somebody that was a SEAL. He went big, 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 big. Still had to ride on my submarine. So I got to talk SHIT. Because we were the baddest of the bad too. Bro, you want to ride? Sit down and shut up. It's my boat. Just testosterone filled big dudes, though. Because on a submarine, you had to get them dolphins. In the Army, you got to jump out that helicopter or airplane, whatever they got for y'all over there. And the Air Force, you got to be able to be on the golf course. You know, I pick on y'all. But you got in those occupations, you got to be about what you say you got to be about, right? When you're in a Marine and you Marines are kicking in them doors, you can't ride on the reputation of the United States Marine Corps. That's your ASS kicking them doors down. That dude next to you better be on point. The pog in the back better have packed the magazines correctly. The machine's got to work, bro. Motorcycle clubs have a lot of thin-skinned dudes that can hide behind what the big guys have done. Did someone say jump out of a helicopter? Don't do that, straight jacket. Don't do that. Do not do that. You know not to do that to me. Okay, come on, my Army dudes. Tell them that you guys jump out of helicopters too. Yeah. They don't they like sweep over a hill and then like toss the guys out of the helicopter and they jump out, and I saw that somewhere. Trevor Trick said, make your own damn air. What's up, Decisive Souls? Good to see y'all this morning. And I tell you guys this because you have to root out those thin-skinned people. They just make the recipe bad. They make the recipe bad for all of us. They ain't worth a damn. They always starting stuff that we got to finish. They're always bringing up stuff that we got to fix. They suck. You know, motorcycle clubs have more leaks than a damn New York newspaper gets. Like, they're as leaky as an old ship. No, they got ships on the seas that are so leaky, they got the water pumps running 24/7, pumping that water overboard. If them pumps go down, that ship is out of here. But a thin-skinned person will never defeat a thick-skinned brother. Thin-skinned people are so nasty because they hide. They hide in the background in the darkness. And they snipe at you from where they can. They hide in the numbers. The dude that is always pushing on the prospects, but some kind of way he managed to escape prospecting himself. Thank you, Stid. Marine Recon jumps out of helicopters. I knew it because I read it somewhere, man. Yeah. Hey, is this Dizzle? What's up, Dizzle? Prez, good to see you, man. So they hide. You'll see that diamond dude that's always checking people, but you'll never see him out on the set by himself. They hide among the numbers of their brothers and under the reputation of the pants they're wearing. So they can stir up SHIT. They hide in your motorcycle club. They leak things out of your motorcycle club. They don't like the national president. One day he gets a call from the one percenter. This thin-skinned dude has leaked the movements of the club. You get a call from somebody outside your club talking about stuff that's going on inside your club. That was a thin-skinned dude. Little girl, fronting like a man, can't come to you to the table, look you in the eyes and say, I'm sick of your SHIT, bro. Little thin-skinned dude. Thin-skinned little wannabe, not loyal to anyone. Leaking stuff out of the motorcycle club. Trying to tell somebody on you. These are the guys that sit quiet in the meetings and church, hate your guts, but don't have the guts to look you in the eyes and say, boo. They jump out of helicopters here at Bragg. I watched them sitting on my front porch. Retired Army. Hey, that's all right, man. I knew they jumped. Hey, listen, guy. I knew they jumped out of helicopters. That's why I said it. Straight Jacket is trying to give me hell. That's all. Ugly Sam. Is this why they call you ugly? Because you know that was ugly. We don't talk about, we don't do that. That was not, I'm not even going to repeat that. That's so not nice, Ugly Sam. I don't, you know something? We don't do that over here. Come on. Be nice. I mean, go over on his channel and say that. I know he'll take you on. I know he'll have a discussion with you right there on the channel. He'll absolutely. You can actually come on live on his channel. He'll talk to you and answer any question you might have. You guys got to rid your club of these weaklings. Vote them out. Put charges on them. You got a guy that would leak a letter that a president wrote or a vice president or something would leak a movement of the MC, and you find his butt out. Root him out, man. Be the one that stands up and says, does this guy get to do this? I want to bring charges on him right here in front of let everybody see you. Thin-skinned people hide behind the bylaws. Thin-skinned people make up bylaws that don't even exist. These thin-skinned dudes. Here's a thin-skinned dude. Right over here. He made a post on my channel one day ago. He calls himself Sitstick 1946. You go over to his page, there's nothing. Nothing to see. No picture, no nothing. Comes over here on my page and says, that's crazy. I heard you didn't finish your prospecting period and blackmailed your way into a patch and self-appointed yourself as a national president. Any truth to this? So here's an interesting thing. Only somebody that is familiar with your motorcycle. Only somebody that's in your motorcycle club would say something like that. Thin-skinned dudes. Or would tell somebody something like that. Thin-skinned dudes. People that would leak something out of your motorcycle club or tell some kind of rumor to bring down somebody from below. No name, no face, no picture. Let me tell you something, bro. Thick-skinned cats do not concern ourselves with the movements of thin-skinned dudes. We just don't. If you're going to be in the biker world and you're going to do some big, bad, big stuff, you're going to get some big, bad, big enemies. Get ready for them. They're coming, and they're coming big. Big. They're coming big. But they'll never come big enough. Because when you throw out the scroll that is your resume, and they show the business card that is theirs, they hate you because they'll never have a scroll. They'll only have a wadded up ticker tape of the accomplishments they've made. They ain't big. They'll never be big. And if you allow your skin to be thin, those thin skin wussies will pull you down with them. You're out on the motorcycle set. You got one of your thin skinned brothers screwing it up for everybody. Watch him take his ticker tape of accomplishments and mess it up for everybody. Or take the time to stop his ass. Cold. Hey! Don't do that. Don't go over there and mess with those people. We're walking past that group. Don't throw no side eye. Don't get no SHIT started that we all got to fix. Sit your thin skin booty down. Sit it on down, man. You're going to make it bad for all of us. And that be the first person, bro, that wants to cut a deal with the police. Or a lot of times that be the police that has infiltrated your motorcycle club. That be the thin-skinned dude. He ain't thin-skinned at all. He's just trying to get your ass caught up. Yeah. You got to be careful of these folks that are so thin-skinned. They're always trying to start something. They said this guy wrote this book, Riding with Evil, where he had infiltrated the Pagans MC. Riding with Evil. all the things that he talks about. He's an angel in every one. They ain't no bro. But we find out later. Hollywood interviewed a guy. Matter of fact, I'm gonna I think I'm gonna play that. Hollywood interviewed a guy who said, yeah, we were cops and we set these guys up all the time. A lot of times the fights and stuff that were started, we started them. Yeah, man, you got to be wary of the thin skin, dude. You got to be wary of the thin skin, dude. Did you know Black Dragon did this? Did you know Black Dragon did that? Did you know Black Dragon did this? Did you know Black Dragon did that? Did you know Black Dragon? Always keeping up SHIT. You got one in your club? Did you know Shadow did this? Did you know Dago did that? Did you know Lissa did this? Did you know Sven did that? Always running on that phone, bro. Or whatever your communication method is. Chat, smoke signals, drums. Always keeping a drum beat up. Yeah. Keeping that drum beat up, bro. Keeping it up. Keeping the SHIT stirred up. Well, everything offends them. They're just offended by everything. Thin, thin, thin. Thin, 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 thin. Can't go big, big, big. Big, 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 big. Makes you wonder how many clubs have been infiltrated in the past without ever knowing it, like a mole undermining everything. Eventually, it collapses. Man, I lost that. It left that fast. Like a mole undermining everything. Eventually, it collapses. Somebody slips up, and everyone gets busted. Mopar, man. 345 Hemi said that. Sven says, Black Dragon, in such a case, I'd say, who's without sin throws the first stone to keep it with the book. But they don't say that, Sven, because we are so happy to listen to the dirt somebody would come up with against one of our brothers. So happy to listen to that. We're like little girls when we love it. We love it. We love to hear it. We love to listen to it. It's the tea. We love the tea. We love to believe the most horrible things about our brothers and sisters we can hear. He didn't complete his prospectship 35 years ago. Yeah, it's good. Oh, that guy over there didn't get a blessing for his club 17 and a half years ago. Let's go do something to him now. That be the cat that be the one that turns state's evidence, gets in there and makes the first deal. Beware of the thin-skinned brother. Get rid of his ass. Root him out. Too many thin skins all around us in our country, in our politics, in our motorcycle clubs. They will have you out of your mind. if you let them. They will have you full of fear when the only thing to fear is fear itself. They will have you terrified every time you make contact with them. They will build boogeymen up to get you to help them to accomplish their agendas. Well, Bill said, got invited to ride with a club for the first time tomorrow. I'm pretty excited. Well, Bill, just listen to everything they tell you to do. Follow all their rules. They're going to explain to you what it's going to be like to ride with their club. Pay attention. Ride right. And have a good damn time, man. Congratulations. Welcome to hanging out with a real MC. You know, that's why we do this. Not because of all this BS I'm talking about. My boy Dago Sumo says you're spitting big, but he left some bigs out. It's 7 bigs, man. How you going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bigs up there? Not acceptable. We need 7 bigs, bro. Big. I am at the end of my time now. I'm just looking, as you guys know, trying to finish out the comments. If you run a club right, you don't need to walk around with your chest puffed and demanding respect. Run a club right and you will get the respect you deserve. Man, Stid, if they only knew that. But they got thin skin. Never harsh shadow, thick skin, bro. Laughing my effing A off. Love Black Dragon. I just logged in and I see Black Dragon beating on the desk. I didn't know what was going on. I'm tuned in now. Hey, man, don't be coming late, bro. It's in the tea leaves, ML says. 1906 Black Dragon on one of his great rants that we will tune in for, that we all tune in for. I know I'm ranting. An old man is ranting here. At least folks should mind and stay on their business in clubs, on the set, or else. Absolutely. Dante Riddle said, God bless you, bikers. Black Dragon, be safe. Gotta go. I gotta go too. And I've gotten to the end of the comments. Hey, man. Yeah. All right. We got an hour here. If you're not on my topic planner, it's because you haven't sent me an email for a topic you want me to cover. So I'm back to making videos you can share. I ask that you share this video. Share it. Share it for people you know that need to hear it. We're talking about sharing this video. Like, share, and subscribe, but share it for people that you know could use it. I've been locked up for 15 years. I'm old school. I don't believe in informing publics about MCs. Yeah. Okay. I got you. Yeah, well, a lot has changed. This is how we communicate these days. But hey, we all love you. And you know, everybody's opinion counts. Got to have tough skin. Well, you get Dipper in the wind to jump in your butt. You got to have tough skin because he will damn sure do it. I'm sipping the tears of thin skin right now. All right, let's see. You guys are adding great stuff. Thanks for sharing. Get skinny, ride hard, die free. God bless America and all who ride her. Giddy up. So, of course, Ugly Sam, is it informing when it's already in the news? You guys are going to have that conversation? Okay. I'll let y'all have it. Yes, sir. Understood. You're a good dude, Black Dragon. I appreciate that, man. I really do. So, and let me see. This is the last one. I laugh each time Black Dragon says he's old. Some of us are older and have less chrome. Because I'm the oldest guy in my motorcycle club, except for like one guy. I don't know if Big Rob is older than me. So Pep, the father, is older than me. Godfather Mitch is older than I am. And I believe former President Trinidad is older than I am, I think. Which means, yeah, he's older than I am. So that means that, like, I'm like and brother Jim in Phoenix is older than I am. Other than that, like, I'm the oldest dude. So I feel old and ancient. They'd be acting like I can't ride. Black Dragon can't ride anymore. I just took the Pensacola chapter for a ride, and they'll never say that again. Well, I'm going to drag your young butt. If you ain't ready, you're getting drugged at least for the next 8 years. Okay, man. You'll get drugged messing around with me in the victory. All right, look, man. You can. All right, so let's do. We gotta go out with our regular normal stuff here. All right, Black Dragon Biker TV is on IG, TikTok, Facebook, and here on YouTube. So be sure to tune into us, Black Dragon Biker TV, on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and here on YouTube. All right, you can. Where's that thing at? Join the podcast, The Dragon's Lair, LAIR, Motorcycle Chaos, everywhere you get podcasts. We're there on iTunes, iHeartRadio, such and so forth, and Spotify, and on and on. Please join us on our Discord link. The Discord link is in the description box below. Please contribute to the GoFundMe page if you have not already for the North Shore Slidell chapter fundraiser. Just look for Black Dragon or Black Sabbath MC North Shore chapter fundraiser. We're trying to raise funds for them as they are still in their recovery from the accident that we suffered last month. My email address is blackdragon@blacksabbathmc.com. Order my books. Oh, heck. I don't even have them down there anymore. Public Relations Officer's Bible, Prospect's Bible. Oh, heck. President's Bible, which is somewhere underneath me. And the Sergeant at Arms Bible. There you go. Order those from me. President's Bible. Here you go. Order these books from me, if you would. They are available on Amazon, Kindle, or at www.blackdragonsgear.com. You can get the autograph versions with a special letter that I write called Words of Wisdom from blackdragonsgear.com. Good news, my friends. I have completed my first ever audiobook. Yeah. And I finished it this morning at 6 o'clock in the morning. I stayed up all night. And man, I hope you guys are going to like it. Here's a little excerpt of it. Introduction. Welcome to the incredible world of motorcycle clubs. If you can find a group of brothers who unbelievably share the same passion you have for living, riding, being on motorcycles, and sharing their lives with their club brothers unselfishly forever, you will be blessed beyond your wildest imagination. Should you decide to become one with them, you will need to prospect to earn their respect and brotherhood. These pages will teach you to do it right. You will learn how to prospect with honor, distinction, and pride. It is my greatest pleasure to show you what I have learned over the past 24 years as a member of the mighty Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club Nation. Perhaps you will be able to learn from my mistakes so that you won't repeat them. Your first lesson is to learn how to love others more than you love yourself. Your entire MC career, if it is to be successful, will hinge upon your ability to put the best interest of the MC above your own. You have to love more than a back patch. You have to love the people represented by that patch. A patch does not make an MC. The people do. The MC is about the people who make up its membership. Love the people, and you will love the MC. Love the MC, and you will always represent that patch with honor. Prospects, probationaries, probies. Now, what do you guys think, man? What do you guys think? Huh? I hope that's cool. A little bit nervous. We're gonna get Finn to do it in German, my audiobook in German, and then we're gonna get Lubis to do my audiobook in Portuguese. So I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I'm excited about it. I just had my brother Dago Sumo, Roger Watson, was over here a few days ago with his daughter. He says, you didn't mess around with that audiobook. I was impressed with the formula you used, with the amount of words, pages, and time. Proud of you, brother. Me and my baby got to look behind the curtains. Yes, you guys did come, and I was so glad to show you my setup that nobody gets to see. So anyway, that's the Prospects Bible, man. Gio says it sounds good. Thank you, man. I'm really nervous about it. Really nervous about it. Black Dragon, I don't have a voice for that. Translation's no problem. Oh, we're gonna get you up to speeds, Finn. I've talked to you before. We're gonna get it from the Black Forest, baby. No place else. Hey, I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you Sunday for the roundtable. If you guys want to be on the roundtable, please send me your emails and stuff, and I will get around to calling you. And if I don't call you, call me. Also, what else? I think that's everything I'm supposed to cover today. Love you guys all. Thanks for tuning in. Get skinny. And we're just going to do more and more and more and have a great time. I'll do it in my Chicagonese, Black Dragon. Yeah, we want a translation in Chicagonese. We would love that. All right, man. Y'all go out and do something great for the MC today. Toughen up that skin, man, and get rid of them thin skin little betas out of your world. Okay, here, let's check this out real quick. You know, I've been talking about my hero soap. I wanted to show you guys. Here's my empty bag of my hero soap. I actually use this stuff. I'm going to do a commercial with me in the shower. You guys will like that, won't you? Won't you guys like seeing me in the shower? I'm going to have a model with me. You know, some sort of maybe 2 or 3 models around me. I don't know if you guys remember the commercials that used to have Joe Namath in them. Great balls of comfort with Noxzema. You remember those commercials? Are you guys old enough for that? Where he had these models around and he's in the shower and he's got this Noxzema cream. Yeah, so I'm gonna do me some. You guys want to see me naked, right? So anyway, this Hero Soap Company, I use this stuff. They sent it to me. I used it, and it's awesome stuff. And what I like about it, and you know, I'll just be kind of cool with this, is that it's manly. It smells good. They got all kinds of soaps. They've got lavender and all these kind of manly smells. Peppermint tea tree, peppermint cool, spearmint. The woods, they have body washes now, which is new for them. They didn't have the body washes when they first contacted me, but they got them now. What I like about these folks is that they give a percentage of their sales back to charities that are focused on helping veterans and first responders. So that's, they say, we want to thank you for helping us support our veterans. So if you, and first responders, so if you buy some of this soap, they're going to send, you can get a subscription. That's the other thing. You can get a soap subscription, like you can get a razor blade subscription. And if you buy their soap, a few things happen. One, they send, you get some soap to wash your ass. They get some money, that part of it they're going to give to veterans and first responders. And if you use the discount code Black Dragon, which is what we're hoping you use, they will give a percentage to us as well, which keeps the show supported. So good on them, good on you, good on us. And of course, you guys know I love these rings. My sister accused me of having demonic rings. How are you gonna accuse me? She told me she was terrified of my rings, and she said each ring was more demonic than the one that I would previously put on. Each one was more terrifying than the previous one. And I don't understand how she could say that about my rings. My rings are cool. You got to use some cool rings if you're, these are my rings, man. So if you like rings, like I like rings, biker rings, you can go here to Gothic Rings, gthic.com. Just like with the soap company, if you use your discount code of Black Dragon, you get you a very cool discount, 20% in this case. I like the Medusa ring, man. They got some very cool rings here. They got Masonic rings, So use these folks. They got pewter and all kind of stuff, silver, actual silver in these rings, and they've got stainless steel rings. Man, their rings are the bomb. I like them. I wear them. So get you some. Get you some, man. Get you some.
You are fake news.
Black Dragon Biker News Network. Biker news you can trust.
Biker news you can trust.
Biker news you can trust. Biker news you can trust.